This is a video on how to install Access Payroll. As you may know from previous year's instructions issued by Access, the software can be safely installed in advance of the new tax year, as it does not become active until the new software has been activated and registered. The software should be installed on the server and any PC that runs payroll. Before installing the new software, you should log into an existing payroll on each PC and check the version of Crystal reports. To do this, log into Access Payroll, click on Info and About Access Payroll. If you select the System tab, Crystal Reports, and it will give you version 11, or that could say Crystal Reports 9. You should make a note of which version of Crystal you are currently running. To install the software, insert the red CD labelled Access Payroll into your server or PC. The CD should automatically open the Access installation window that you can see here. If not, what you will need to do is browse to the CD drive on the server or PC and double click on the setup application here. Once you get to this screen, you need to scroll down to the bottom of the screen. What we are going to do today is install Payroll. So if we click on this option, and we will need to run the payroll. This message may differ depending on what operating system you are running. At this point, if you do not have Microsoft Visual C++ on your PC or server, it will ask you to install this. Cancel this setup and go back to the screen behind. Click on Microsoft Visual C++ to install. You will then need to go back into the payroll software to install, which will then take you to this part of the install disk. Then select Next. You can fill in the full name of the user and the organisation, or you can leave it as it is. You also want anybody who uses this PC selected. Click on Next. Ensure that you are happy with the destination folder that Payroll will be installed on. We do recommend, if you're installing it on the server, to install it on the D drive. To amend this, you would need to click on the Browse option. Click at the bottom there and just delete the C and replace it with a D. You would then click OK to save these changes. Once you are happy with the destination folder, then select Next. At this point, what we want to do is a custom install. So we'll select Custom and Next. What you will then need to do is, from the notes that you took earlier, will depend on which version of Crystal you wish to install. If you had Crystal version 9, click on the red X and select Entire feature will be installed on local hard drive. What you will then need to do is select Crystal version 11 and select Entire feature will be unavailable. If this is the opposite way round, please do the reverse. Then select Next. Then select Next, and it will begin the installation of Access Payroll. Once Payroll has finished installing, select Finish. You can also close down these screens as they are no longer required. You will then need to create a shortcut to the new Access Payroll. So if you select Start, All Programs, Access Applications, Payroll, you will see previous versions of Payroll installed on this PC. Select the current version, which is 5.10a, and right click on Access Payroll. You can then select Send to Desktop. This will then create a new icon for you. You can then delete the old icon by right clicking and delete. Please note that this will not delete Access Payroll version 5.00a from the PC, it will only delete the shortcut. And this completes your installation of Access Payroll. You do not need to do anything more until you are ready to activate the new payroll. Continue to use your existing payroll until you are ready to register the new version.